Good morning, it's Barbara. It is bright and sunny outside, and I am taking you out into my garden. This is the first of many garden walks you're going to get. I'm finally starting to see some sprouts from my irises. Iris is my favorite flower. And I have a big patch of irises here, so I'm very excited. Now, these are some hyacinths. These are some rejects from Easter baskets and birthday baskets because I can't have hyacinths in my house, even though they're beautiful. And they smell wonderful, but they smell too much. So I planted the bulbs out here, and they're coming up. Here's my Pachysandra. It's doing really well. And here I have my tiny little miniature daffodils coming up, and there is an iris. So I have irises and daffodils coming up in this front patch. They'll be here soon. Now, as I go down the driveway, here's what we're here to see. Oh, it's all chilly, and so the flowers are all closed. My crocuses. Now, keep in mind that when I had Manny and his guys come out last year in the fall, I said I want a beautiful early spring. That's what I was looking for. And I wanted irises in the grass, because by the time you're ready to mow the lawn, the flowers are gone. So they can be in the grass. Now, we have some spring cleanup that has to happen here because these trees have shed a lot of branches over the winter. One of them is pretty much dead, I think. But look what's coming here. We got a row of things in here, our tulips and daffodils. So we have a nice row. Can you see them? They're coming up. But then there doesn't seem to be much in the middle. And I'm not sure why. But there are more down here. And I thought there was going to be some crocuses in the grass along here, but I'm not seeing any. So, unfortunately, you can see where some of my bulbs got dug up over the winter. But, yeah, see, there's one just sitting there. Two just sitting there. Ugh, they brought them up and then they racked for no good reason. Oh, and this looks like somebody's possibly eaten it? Maybe not. Look how many had got dug up. Oh, it's a shame. But we do have little areas of bulbs coming up all around here. Oh my God, there's not nearly as many now as there were yesterday. They've been eating them as they sprout? Oh. And they're eating I guess the deer like these. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yesterday there were so many. Look, this was all. Oh. No. Oh well. I tried. See? They started sprouting and now they were eating them. You see that? You can see they're eating them. Shoot. Oh man, I was so excited, but I had things coming up. But look, no wonder there weren't any in here. You can see where they've been digging. Oh my gosh, they've just stuck up the whole thing since yesterday. I wonder if these are like the tulips and they left the daffodils. Oh, poo. Oh, poo. Man, he's going to be so sad. Yeah, see? Another hole there where the daffodil's gone. Rats. Oh, poo. I was going to show you my happy garden. Damn. Well, they didn't eat my crocuses anyway. I lie. Look at that. They might have dug up there, but these are crocuses coming. Right there. Can you see them? Those are crocuses. Rats. Oh, well, that's what happens when you live with deer. I'm so sad. Oh, I'm recording, but I am so sad. And I expect down there between the two driveways that I just showed you, there's not gonna be anything there tomorrow. Oh, I was so excited. And he did such a good job to try to give me early spring beautiful. Well, I'll have apparently they don't come next to the house. So I'm gonna have my irises, and I'm gonna have my tiny little daffodils, and I'm gonna have my tulips. And the forsythias all have blossoms. I didn't show it to you because I was still in my slippers. Let's face facts. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Dang. Oh well. Oh, I have two. I was thinking I was going to use green today because what the hell, might as well. But turns out I have those two colors are very close. Dennis thinks I should do stripes. Plus I have the other one here from the other set. I think I'm going to do this one, which was the lighter of the two. I'm so disappointed. I was so excited. And I'm telling you, that devastation was just since yesterday. I don't expect to have anything in bloom or coming up tomorrow. Okay. Now, the consensus at the Zoom, and oh my God, we had so much fun. The consensus at the Zoom was, I do better with my lipstick if I don't talk while I'm putting it on. Silly lady. Dennis says that's a big ask. Now, I will say, I really like this color. I'm just not sure I like it on, lipstick. Yeah, I really like that color. Just not lipstick. Oh yeah, I really like that color. Anyway, we had a wonderful Zoom. Mark your calendars, April 12th. Oh, I've got to change it on the thread in Ravelry. April 12th, 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Be there or be square, like we used to say back in the olden days. Do they say that anymore? I'm sure they don't. Green. Part of the problem with these weird colors is if you don't put it in your mouth, it looks really weird. But if you put it in your mouth, it's kind of, I don't know. Good morning. Oh, I'm a little bit heartbroken about my daffodils. Man, he worked so hard to give me a beautiful early spring. Oh, well. We have a huge deer population around our house. And so, we can't have hostas in our, yard. Deer, that's like snack for deer. So anyway, well, now I know. That's too bad. I guess I'll get him to plant maybe some little bushes down there or something. Although I haven't heard from him this year. I wonder if he's still in business. Yes. Meanwhile, it was so good to see everybody yesterday. Wonderful, wonderful time. Just what I needed. I hope just what they needed. you know, camaraderie, friends. Our washing machine broke yesterday and it stopped spinning. It's not spinning at all, which really doesn't work well in a washer. And so we had to put very wet clothes. We put very wet clothes out on the line. I gotta fix this side. I'm sorry. We put very wet clothes out on the line because it was really windy, even though it was chilly, to, you know, at least get them dry enough that we could put them in the dryer, because they were sopping wet because they didn't spin at all. And it was really windy and it twisted the clothes all around the line. So Dennis is sitting here getting, you know, from the clothes that we threw in the dryer, or we ended up last night, oh, we have clothes on the line in the dark, but they were pretty much dry, but a couple of them I couldn't get the clothespin off because it was so twisted up. I had to like go through the cloth and it was really weird. So anyway, Dennis is over there finding clothespins in the clothes. So I called Vic, picked a name out of the phone book, and I hope he'll call me tomorrow. I never heard back from the glass guy about my table. I don't know if I should call him again tomorrow or I should just find somebody else, because he never called me back. He was gonna, and he didn't. So the glass isn't so urgent, but we need a washer. I don't even know where there's a laundromat, although I'm sure there is one in town. So, but luckily it completely broke on the second load. So we have clean clothes for a while, and we have a call in. Maybe it'll get fixed before we have to do laundry again. Luckily I did Aura's laundry the day before. So she has enough clothes to get her to her new place on Wednesday, but it's going to be a little weird. I had to bring her dirty clothes because my washer dried, or my washer died. I'm sure they'll take her dirty clothes. We're going to have to get her a laundry basket with her name on it, sweetie, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, oh, my poor flowers. I'm so sad about that. But wonderful time on the Zoom, and I worked on my sweater, my trove. Oh, and so many troves on the Zoom. It was so much fun. It was so much fun, and they're all different and they're all beautiful. But I got to, hold on. So I worked on my trove and I did all the pattern at the bottom of both sleeves. Oh, and I found I was putting my trove, I don't clean up around my chair. I mean, let's face facts. My chair's a mess. And I had been sticking my trove in my knitted project bag, you know, just to have it a little protected. And when I dug around in my knitted project bag to get my fourth skein of yarn that I was going to wind, because I need a little bit extra yarn, I realized that that's not the project bag for the trove. That was my project bag for my Montrealer. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And I look around. Oh, there's my project bag for the trove. And guess what I found in it? 2-3 little balls of yarn. I'm so excited because I don't think I have to break into the fourth skein of yarn for the main color, the pink. Keep your fingers crossed. But I just started doing the ribbing on the first sleeve yesterday during our Zoom, and then I stopped. And I didn't knit anymore. I just watched, you know, vegged in front of the television, and that was that. Dennis went to visit his mother while we were talking on Zoom yesterday, and he found her to be doing pretty good, so that was good. I went in the morning and she was better than she had been in the day before, but she was Well, for Aura, she was cranky, but that's, you know, in the real world of cranky people, that's not very cranky because she doesn't really get cranky. But she wasn't happy, and that made me sad. But she was better when Dennis went to visit her in the afternoon. We're splitting up our visits so that she gets 2 visits a day because, you know, she's kind of in a hospital room and she's bored and it's awful and, you know. So Kim is going today around noon. She'll be there soon. And then we're going to go after we walk the dogs so that she'll have 2 visits today as well. But that gives us up until dog walk to do some stuff around the house, which we are doing. I've got cream cheese softening because I'm going to make crackers. We're going to make crackers. And Dennis is going to make timbal, which is kind of a moussey, custardy main dish made. He's going to make it with leftovers roast. So it'll be a beef timbal. We've had it before. It's not my favorite, but it's good. But, you know, but Dennis really likes it. And it's a good way to use up leftovers. And I am trying to be a little more strict on my food thing. You know, I made my chili paneer, but chili paneer is got quite a few carbs in it. It's got, you know, tomatoes and onions and sweet peppers and peas. I could leave the peas out, but I can't leave the peas out. They're too important to me. So I have to cut way back on the carbs for a while, and timbal will do that. So that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. But we need crackers. We're completely out of crackers. So I'm making them. Dennis will help, maybe, but he doesn't have to because I made the crackers by myself last time, and it worked out fine. So I'm planning on working on crackers today. Dennis has got some cooking he wants to do, and then we'll walk the dogs and eat a little something and head off to see Aura and reassure her she only has a few more days in hell and then she'll be in her new home. And we, you know, not that she doesn't know what that's going to be like, but she's going to love it. I really do believe she's going to be happy there. So it's weird here to not have her. That's for sure. I can't even remember what my routine used to be before she came. She's been here for 2.5 years. But we'll figure it out. It'll be okay. So that's what's happening here. Yeah. Oh, my bulbs. Well, the forsythia is doing good. I walked past it the other night, and it's all budded out. So I'm going to have forsythia, and I'm going to have my bulbs that I have at the up by the house, because apparently the deer don't come that far close to the house. And I don't know, maybe I should have thrown a lot of hair, or I don't know. What do they usually do? I should have got the clippings when Maisie got clipped and sprinkled them around and made it smell like dog over there. You think they'd care? Nah, they come by our yard all the time. I think it's just a hopeless cause. I have to do some research. Or maybe you guys know, small bushes and things that are deer resistant, that deer don't like, that deer don't think are delicious. So of course, I'm assuming it's the deer. We do have groundhogs, and the squirrels might dig up the bulbs, but I don't think they would eat the plant.
Well, and I don't think there's enough squirrels to do that much in one day.
Yeah. He says there's not enough squirrels to do that much in one day, because it really did look different yesterday. All those new holes were new holes. Anyway, oh well. Here you are, live. This is not a scripted vlog, as you can tell. There, let me show you my beautiful garden. Oh well. That makes me tempted to go and buy a few potted early spring plants and put them out on my deck so I can see them out my window. Even if it's too cold to sit on my deck. It's going to be chilly today. I don't know what I'm going to do. Be sad, I guess. Some of these I can't have in the house because they're too fragrant. So we'll see. But anyway, it is what it is. Poo. Poo, poo, poo. Meanwhile, I'm going to go. I'm going to upload this. I'm hoping you have a great Sunday or Monday for those of you in New Zealand and across the international date line. And I will talk to you tomorrow. And I'll let you know how Aura is. But she was a little better yesterday than she had been the day before, and that was encouraging. So I'm going to say goodbye. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.